Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Well, we are back in our garden, and winter gardening in Arizona's Zone 9B is full of opportunities and a few challenges. And today I am going to be tackling some of my common garden problems like aphids and tomatoes that won't ripen. And I'll also be showing you how I will be overwintering my pepper plants to prepare for next season. And we'll also check in on our cold-loving vegetables like our kale, broccoli, and carrots, and explore the science behind why they taste sweeter in cooler weather. So I hope you'll join me. Let's get started. So whether it's managing pests or learning which plants thrive in the cooler months or making the most of our mild winters here in Arizona, every gardener has their own set of unique challenges. And so today I am going to show you how I tackle mine. So first up, my parsley. Aphids are tiny pests that can quickly sap the life out of your plants if left unchecked, but the good news, they're easy to manage with simple organic solutions. So I've mixed a solution of water and a few drops of dish soap, and this basically will suffocate the aphids without harming the plant or the environment. And a quick spray every few days should do the trick. Aphids thrive in mild weather, so they're common in climates like Zone 9B, and they feed on plant sap, weakening the plant and sometimes spreading disease. Other remedies include neem oil or introducing natural predators like ladybugs. Now about these tomatoes. Cool temperatures can slow the ripening process, but there's a simple solution. And if they're not turning red on the vine, you can simply pick them green and ripen them indoors. All you need is a paper sack and an apple or banana, and by placing them with an apple or banana, it speeds up the process thanks to ethylene gas. It's a little trick that works wonders. In Zone 9B, peppers can survive year-round with a little extra care, and since they're perennials, overwintering them means I don't have to start over in the spring, and they'll produce even faster next season. So to overwinter the plants, start by pruning them back to about 6 inches. This helps them conserve energy during dormancy, and then next you're going to want to add a thick layer of mulch to insulate the roots. And if a cold snap is in the forecast, use a frost cloth to protect the plants from freezing. Now I'll eventually in the next week or so be doing that to all the pepper plants in my raised garden bed area, but since a lot of these plants still have quite a few bell peppers and I know we're going to be jumping right back up into the 80s, I think I'm going to wait about a week or two to harvest those bell peppers and then trim everything back and mulch. But I will say it is amazing how a little preparation can make a big difference later on. Well, one of the best things about living in Zone 9B is that we can grow fresh vegetables all winter long. And today we are checking in on some of my favorites. So our kale, our broccoli, and our carrots. Now, kale and broccoli thrive in cooler weather and actually taste sweeter after a frost. And that's because cold temperatures actually trigger a process where the plants will produce sugars to protect themselves from freezing, giving them a naturally sweeter flavor. This process is called cold acclimation, and it's why crops like kale and broccoli are often referred to as cold sweetened vegetables. Now, carrots also love the cold, and they'll actually grow sweeter and crunchier as the temperatures continue to drop. And I am looking forward to seeing these carrots mature as the season goes on. So carrots need space to grow straight and big, so thinning them out is key. And here's how I do it. First, I look for the smallest, weakest seedlings, and then I remove them, leaving about 2 inches between the remaining ones. And this will prevent your carrots from accidentally growing into each other and looking like this one, which we had the first time we tried to grow carrots a few years back. So what are some of your favorite vegetables to enjoy in the winter season here in Arizona?
Mostly just kale. I like to air fry the kale and then it gets like really crisp. I call them kale chips.
Nice.
They're like chips, like literally.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And some of my favorite vegetables to grow in the winter here are kale and broccoli, carrots, and lettuce. Our mild winters give us an extended growing season, so if you haven't planted your seeds yet, now is the perfect time to sow them.
So some of the other plants that I have growing right now are cabbage, dill, and sweet peas, and garlic, Oh, and for those of you who have been watching the channel, our ChatGPT designed whiskey barrel is doing fantastic. Look at how nicely our lettuce and herbs are growing in.
Let us know in the comments below, what are some of your favorite vegetables to grow this season? Well, thanks for joining me today in the garden. And if you're gardening in Zone 9B or dreaming of a winter garden wherever you are, let me know in the comments below what you're planting right now. As always, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. I hope I'll see you again on the next one. Bye.